Disabled villagers from a community close to Whitby have delivered a petition to North Yorkshire County Council and the management of the Camp Hill Village Trust charity. They want able-bodied volunteers in their village to be allowed to continue living alongside them. The co-workers have been told by the charity that runs Botton Village they've got to stop sharing accommodation. Camp Hill Village Trust says they're breaking tax rules by doing so and incurring heavy costs for food, holidays and private healthcare. Let's go live now to Eddie Thornton, who's been part of the protest today. Hello, Eddie.
Hello there.
Hiya. Just explain, you're a co-worker then, are you?
I'm a co-worker, yep. I'm a cheesemaker. I make cheese with the adults with the learning disabilities. I also live in one of the houses in a shared living environment, much like a family outside, really.
And what do you think the petition can really achieve then?
Well, these are people whose voices haven't been heard. They've been silenced at every turn, and they feel like nobody's been listening to them. I'm calling from the county hall in Northallerton at the moment, where they're sitting upstairs with the director of social care. So this petition's been very good to get them through the door. They've had a wonderful reception here, quite opposite actually when we went to the charity.
What's the mood like then amongst the volunteers and the co-workers?
Well, at the moment, they're very happy because they feel like they've been listened to. When we were in Malton at the CVT office, we got a very different reception. We gave them 24 hours notice that we would be there, and we had booked the cafe, the charity cafe, for everybody to have lunch. I got an email last night saying that they had closed the cafe because we were coming, and when we got there was nobody to meet us. Finally, the office manager stuck her arm out of the door and grabbed a petition from one of our residents. No sign of the CEO, no sign of the Director of Communications, and it was quite a stark contrast to here in Northallerton.
So what can North Yorkshire County Council do about it?
Well, they control the funding for the village. They would have a lot of sway, I think, if they decided that they would like to support us in our bid for independence from the charity, because that's what we're actually going for now. We feel like all dialogue has failed, and it's time to have a divorce, really. Is
there still there's no dialogue at all between yourselves as a group and the trust?
They go through the motions. I mean, there was a big mediation session in London recently. Whilst at the same time they were planning to send notices of quit to all the co-workers.
And do you not accept Camp Hill Village Trust's argument, what they're saying in terms of, breaking tax rules and incurring heavy costs for food, holidays and private healthcare?
Well, with the tax thing, you go to HMRC and ask a particular question, they'll give you the answer that you're after. There are plenty of Camp Hills that exist in the model that we would like to be in. In Scotland, there are several where they operate in exactly the same way.
OK. All right, so what's your next move from here, Eddie?
Well, we're raising funds for legal action, actually. We've got a big fight. CVT have got an army of lawyers. They've got an inexhaustible pot of cash. We've got passion and the truth. But we've got a website, actionforbottom.co.uk, where if your listeners are interested, they can get more of the story and maybe make a donation to help us to fight this. Eddie,
thank you very much indeed. Just to let you know, we have contacted the Camp Hill Village Trust this afternoon. They've yet to respond to our request for an interview. If they do, of course we'll let you know. We'll free up some airtime, or if they send a statement over, we'll bring it as soon as we can. 27 minutes